Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, episode 4. And I gotta say, now, of course, last week they didn't premiere the episode, for delay, though. It was delayed a week, though, but I would say the wait was worth it because at the end of the day, this show, The Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated, why I say it just keeps on getting better and better as it's going along. It's become a real gem of an anime that I have not seen in a long time, quite a long time. I mean, each episode just keeps getting better and better. It's just how more I can say. It's just we introduced our new character named Saurva, which which kind of looks like a boy, but actually she's a girl. But the way she is, I think it's because on TV they say, a girl is being attacked by this big dog, right? So Saurva is a girl, but she kind of looks like a boy, with the, I don't know why though, but regardless of that though, Saurva is becoming has become another great additional character to this series. And I'm looking for how all these characters will go along further on till the season ends, right? I think it goes about it's not 24 episodes like Yashihime is, but I think they'll go to at least 20. I hope so. But yeah, she's a great another additional character. Now Saurva, she wants to take out Jahy, because she wants to be the one to rule. It's kind of like how, well, not Druji, but she wants to overthrow Jahy so she can to rule the Dark Realm. So she's been coming with plans, trying to get rid of her, but just from past things, unfortunate things happen to her, so that she's unable to. So this time she thinks that she can get to her, because she's now in the human world on Earth, and she approaches this corner, and which she thinks that she's talking to her. Jahy's talking to her, but really, she's just talking to this cute little puppy dog that follows her. But then as she walks away, Saurva is trying to has this thing to she was going to drink it, but she trips and falls. The vial breaks, and then the dog drinks it. And it ends up growing into a big dog, and which was kind of cute because it didn't become a vicious dog. It's just still the same friendly little puppy dog. It just starts licking Saurva, and people are like, oh wow, it's attacking that girl, which first she's a girl, saying on TV. And more as it goes, how Saurva, it's funny. She does things better that Jahy does herself. What I mean is that she makes this thing. She makes a thing that she can transform into Jahy, right? Like the more that she does it, she becomes Jahy. The landlady comes and demands her rent, right? And how she in disguise Jahy can be so scared, like how the demon was so scared, but yet this one human can be so scary to her, right? How just demanding to pay rent and just saying that because she thinks that the landlady think that's Jahy right there, but it's like, you're not gonna skip out on your rent again, and then Saurva saying, she tries not to pay rent and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden, she begs down and straight up pays the rent right away, and which surprises the landlady that think, oh wow, she just gave up paying rent like that. And it's like, next time maybe she'll try to complain once, and that's it. So yeah, that was pretty fun because it caught the landlady by surprise. So Jahy's not gonna fight her. Well, this is what she thinks. She's supposed to fight her on not paying rent, but no, she's supposed to give the rent right away. And then when she goes to her workplace where she works, and then the boss shows up, manager, and which Jahy thinks that she's a customer there. But then when she starts demanding something, and then the manager says, "Oh, it's a joke. Come on, let's go to work." she really does her job better than Jahy does. Like, she gets all this stuff done, and which completely wears her out though. It's like she's doing all the stuff that's better than what actually Jahy does. And while this is going on, Jahy, the reason why she didn't come into work because she overslept. You have the narrator. You hear the narrator all the time. So like, oh, she overslept. And the whole thing is the whole charm. Like I said, this whole series still holds the charm, holds that good charm and personality in the show. That's why I like about it. It's just being, even though it's still being funny, but it's still holding that charm and heart to it. And when more I feel a little bit bad about Jahy because in which she didn't know that Saurva paid her rent for her, and she's worried that the landlord was going to get her rent, but she know that Saurva paid for her, and especially on the circumstance that she's limited on money as well. She had she had 306 yen. And she goes to the shopping district, and she keeps on getting distracted by all these good foods. Like, she spends on one that costs her 100 yen. And then she spends on more, it costs another 100 yen. And then she's trying to resist, but she can't help herself to skip all these good food. Like, she wants to get a job without, to make money without having to work. Like, she tries to, hey, where can I find a job that they can make a quick buck? But then she has to spend pretty much all over the rest of her money, and by the time when she's back at work, she's like starving to death. But I feel kind of bad for her though. But at the same time, it's always been like karma, because back in the Dark Realm, she's always had everybody way on her hand and foot, getting everything, and just like, due down to limited sources, basically no money. It's basically, yeah. They say karma's a bitch, basically. But and the manager feels so sorry for her and all that, and yeah. But and basically also that. And Saurva basically did not know that she did much better doing her job and paying the rent fully and everything else, I mean, this show just shows how these characters are getting better and better. The game, like, introducing Saurva, then more and Jahy, just how her character is just progressing in the show. Even more of the landlady and the manager or sister. And even like previously with Druji as well. So, but all these characters, like as the show progresses, it's getting more better, and the characters get more. They're getting funnier too as well, though. But also, personality and charm wise, they're all these characters. It makes the show even great, So, I'm just looking forward to just how more it's going to progress, because even though at the end of the day, I wonder how all this is going to go down in the finale, though. So, but we still got a long ways to go, though. Still, but I'm just getting more interested. I'm getting more engaged in all these characters and how the story goes, and also mixing all that good amount of humor as well. So, like I said, I think that for a while, even though I've enjoyed a lot of animes, but this show on its own, though, is becoming a real gem of a show for me now, because it is already one of my favorite things I've liked this year. So I'm going to put this on my list of the favorites this year, along with Willy's Wonderland, Nobody, The Suicide Squad, because there's been too many films I've seen that I've enjoyed, though, but there's been some I made, though, but I'm gonna add, hey, but it's my list. I can do what I want, right? So I'm adding it to this my favorite list here. Great Jahy Will Not Be Defeated has been an absolute enjoyment, for me just seeing how this story goes, because each episode I've been watching keeps getting better and better and better. So yeah, one of the characters, like I said, the Jahy, how she's progressing, especially now. I'm looking forward to seeing more with Saurva. Like, will she like use more disguises or try a more miss attempts to defeat Jahy? More of his attempts to go wrong, and like how the whole time when she's disguised as Jahy, seeing how more of her life, seeing through in her living, her doing like temporarily being in her body, seeing how her life is going. I'm looking forward to seeing more characters, and each of these characters have gotten more and more been good and better as the show's go along. So yeah, I definitely gotta give another thumbs up to this show. Definitely give another thumbs up. I've been giving a lot of thumbs because I've been giving a lot of thumbs up to each episode of the show is because so far is because each one, like I said, is getting better and better and better as it's going along. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode for episode 5. So. But yeah, it was delayed a week. This episode was, but hey, it was worth the wait because it still keeps on going and going. So yeah, this show has really become a real gem of a series for me. So really has. And I hope to do the same thing with when Yashahime the second season of Yashahime comes out. I hope it does the same thing. But we'll see. Well, that's a different story. So we'll wait on that though. But. Episode 4, really good. Like I said, it keeps on getting better and better. So yeah, really looking forward to the next episode. But thanks. Hope you enjoyed this. If everyone's been fans of watching this show so far, I hope you've been enjoying it too, like I have. So that's episode 4 of the Great Jahy will be defeated. And also, I gotta mention how after the credits, how how. Jahy like trying to make this manga series, and the deadline's today, and like the landlady's kind of like now this. I think it's still like doing an alternate version. I think it was because like the last end credits, like they were doing like a pirate theme and something like that. So here it's like they're trying to make the deadline, and by the time when she finally finishes, she actually spills ink all over the image. I'm like, oh great, this is funny. So I'm looking forward to see how more. So that's a little thing on the end credits though, because that is just pure entertainment. So yeah, but I hope you been enjoying the series so far, and so as I have. Like I said, another thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Later.